What's up everybody, I'm Abatage, welcome back to Banished. That's right. And we're kicking on, same way we were last time. So we're going to hopefully not starve to death. Hopefully our yellow fever has completely been eradicated almost. We've got 2 people left. Where are they going? Picking up resources. Of course you are, there's a hospital over here. You could go there. 3 people. God damn it. You're at the hospital. Good. You're playing. I guess you're only 9 years old. Your parents should be taking you to the doctor, girl. With your yellow fever. My goodness. Okay, anyway. Let's build ourselves a lovely little clump of buildings over here. We're going to make some more wood because, hey, we're all about making some wood. No, because I feel like having a forester is an important part of this because this sort of clump. Purely because they plant trees. We want to kind of hit the edge of that. There's a road there. So yeah, I think that's a good place. Plonk it down there and we'll go based on this sort of area here. So we've got a forester and we need the almighty gatherer who gathers in the huts. Right there. We'll go hunter and we'll put that right there. And what else do we need here? We need a few houses, we need a stockpile, we need a barn. Okay, so we'll put a barn in here. And we'll put a stockpile right next to the forester. We don't need it to be too big. We'll keep it in line with everything. That'll do. And we'll need a few houses. So let's just plonk them along the road somewhere. We won't expand like up and down, side to side too much. We'll just put a few houses in. And of course, we'll put in a well. We'll put it down this end, I think. Just about there. Cool. So there's a clump that'll get built. Let's speed up the old time dilation. Now we could put another house and stuff in here. I'm kind of just want to hold off a bit until we've got food that's really kicking it, you know, because we're still a little bit desperate in the old food department. Snow's going to make that hard, but let's see how far does this reach out. Okay, it's kind of hard to see with the snow. It's one thing I don't like about snow is it's just hard to see. Oops. So we want to come to about here and then start building more crops and things, but leave this vacant. So our road comes up to about there. Let's just well, let's not put anything in yet because we can put something in over here. So maybe we grab ourselves a road like so, just so we can in the future get an idea of where our limits are, and we'll put a road bridge, I believe. Right there, and then we can populate this area fairly easily, which will be good, and it's not going to encroach on any of this stuff. We just hit the edge of it there with that road, so if we go the other side of this corner, we'll be safe. Which is cool. Oh, we've got no sick people anymore. That's a relief. We've just got people getting cold. Let's check out the town hall, because that's what we like to do. Well, that's what I like to do, to really get a bearing on what we're doing and where we're going. So we still have about 200 family excess compared to houses. We've got 1,255 citizens. That's pretty great. Not going to complain about that. Production last year we were, as we saw last time, about 20,000 short. This year we're still ahead of the curve, which is good. Especially because we've just well, we're kind of in the middle of winter at the moment, so this is kind of the worst time, I guess. Well, winter and spring are kind of the worst time for food. Inventory we don't care about. Graph. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's scary. We really want that to be coming back up again. 25 years. It is coming back up. Cool, so the peak hasn't dropped too much from last time, like the last peak. That's okay. I don't mind if it drops really low, because there are periods where we're not producing anything. Just as long as when we are producing stuff, it comes right back up again. That's what I'm all about. Let's have a look at our clothing, because some people are getting cold. No, it's fine. Let's look at our population just to see. There's the boost of the last lot of nomads that we took in. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. And let's have a quick look through the rest. Logs are fine, and they're going to be even more fine. Stone is going down, but we did have a big push in building recently. Iron is ticking along. Firewood, not bad, that's good. Coal is good. Firewood and coal are good, keeping us warm in the winter. Tools are dropping, but that again might be because we've had that big building push. Herbs, staying fairly steady considering we've had some sickness, so I'm happy about that. And alcohol is also staying fairly steady. So hopefully this food... Oh look, it's coming back up again. That's lovely. And we're in early spring now. Oh, the mine must have died because we've now got 15 people without jobs. So let's just bring that down a bit and shimmy on over here. This mine has 1% remaining. Oh, maybe it was a quarry that finished up. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's demolish that. You're done, son. You have 13% remaining. You have plenty. But we need to up this to 30 so that those people from the old quarry, oops, can continue to work. So all those people who just lost their jobs because that quarry went out of business will now have a job at this quarry, which is great. And this one has got a little bit left. Maybe we should start building another quarry just to be sure at the moment, because we seem to never be able to, like, I feel like having too many quarries is not a bad thing. We could just punch it in right there. Can we fit another one on? No, we won't be able to fit another one on the other side, but we can fit some services on the other side. So let's just plop it in. We'll move it over one so we can fit a road in between. Just because. And we may even stick in a stockpile or something. We want this road to come around here. And we can fit another one up right up the jacksie. I'll just put it to the end. And then we shall put in a stocky pile. So we're not going to fit a mine in here. Although I don't think we will. Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, we can fit a mine there. No, not quite. Although if we go further back we can. Okay, I see how. So we can fit one there. That might be cool. But in the future. We seem to require a lot less mines than we do quarries, because at the moment we've got 2 mines here that are just waiting to go. So, yeah. What we can do is we'll get that quarry built and we'll put in a stockpile behind it, I reckon. So let's just grab our road again. And let's make this curl all the way around to this road. And then we can chuck a stockpile. We can sneak... No, that's road. Yeah, we can sneak one in. No, not really. What about here? Yeah, we could stagger it a bit. Go like that. And then put in a nice big one here. Yeah, let's do that. I know it might be a little bit of a waste doing that, but at the end of the day, we've got... These stockpiles are getting full, and I don't want them to have to travel across the entire map just to deliver some stone. I forgot about that fishing dock. Wow, that was a interesting little placement there. But that's fine. Okay. This mine again is still ticking. 1% remaining. I feel like I should open up the next mine. But before we do that, we'll just see what this is. Coal. Okay. So we'll open up another coal mine just so that there's no interruption between the two. and the other one will eventually whittle down. Let's work this. And they've both got capacity for 30, so they should balance out to about... Well, this has got 20 at the moment. Maybe that mine just died as we were watching. No? No, okay. So they're sitting at about 20 as well. How many miners do I have? 60. So 20. And 20. 20. Oh, it's going to even out all of them, of course. Well, that's fine. I don't mind that so much. We can handle that. I could limit this to 15 and the other one to 15 so that we've got 30 in here. That could be cool. Now, what are we doing over... Let's have a quick look at our professions. So we've got enough there, we've got enough there, we've got enough there. That's all good. Need another cleric. Need another physician. That's all good. There are 90 jobs available for miners, but we've only got 60 at the moment. That's fine. And the rest are fine. I don't know why this guy's out of work. He must be going to go work at the quarry. Guy, a girl, it could be anyone really. Looks like a girl. Actually. Or a lady. Yeah. Anyway. So that's cool. We've got enough people covering all that stuff. Our chapel must have been finished up this end of town. Way up this end of town. Oh good, they've started clearing out land for these buildings, which is great. This pasture is getting done. Oh good, we've got some fields ready to go, or orchards. I realised last episode I put in a few too many orchards. I had one there, I've got one here. It's just Orchard City at the moment. But that's fine. They were peach and plum, so this will be chestnut and pear. And we'll put in some more farmers. Cool. We do have 50 builders at the moment and 80 or 79 labourers. So we've got plenty of people to be doing things. And we shouldn't have any issue with worker shortages. The cemetery's still being built. Chapel has been built, which is nice. We're going to need another one soon, so we'll have to think about putting one up this end. Which is fine. I'm not too worried about that. A bit of wasted space here. We could put in some houses, I suppose, but I'd rather not, actually. I think we've got a nice little thing going at the moment around here. And I can put some more houses in here if we so desire. Could put some in there. Maybe... Can actually... No, it can't fit there because there is a bit of a ridge. Okay, so we won't do that. What we will do, though... Oh no, we've got a well there, which is good. Okay, cool. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Got 2 people without jobs. How does that happen? None of this is over. None of this is over. They must just be moving to different jobs. Is this... No, I'm still waiting for this to just be done. No, they must just be people going to new jobs. Okay, cool. So this stuff, this road here, is basically our marker for this bit of land. Or where we can expand to. So let's bring it down a little bit further this way. So this is kind of like our border. Let's take it to there for now, because I want to see, where does this drop off? Okay, cool. Okay, so about there. So in line with that, so we could bring this down and put in a field here or something. That would be kind of nice. And we'll put in another market, of course, and all that jazz. Although markets are fairly expensive. Lost this road now. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's just bring this all the way down to here, and this can be like the main drag of this area. There we go. And then as we expand out this way, that can act as kind of a perimeter, and we can chuck some fields over this side. So we might as well do that right away, because the more food, the better. Now, we don't need any more orchards right now. That'll actually fit in quite nicely. So if I did that there, that takes up that much space. And this, oh, right on the corner. That's some good placement. And we can put other stuff here, like a hospital or something like that. That'll be fantastic. I don't know what I was doing with that, but anyway. Okay, cool. So we've got a nice big field there. We can probably put another one next to it. Although I'm going to leave a gap because I want to put... It's just a little one, but that's fine. Let's get a road coming up this way. I want to go like that. Yep, because we will put in a barn. Although now I am encroaching into that territory, I'm sure. Yeah. Now we'll just put houses here. Around the right way. Oh, wow, we can go fairly deep into here. I wonder if we can get something in there. Yeah, we can. Okay, let's do that. And we'll put a well in here or something. Because you know how I feel about wells. Groovy. I think that'll work well. No pun intended. Alright, and a well there. Nice. Okay, I'm feeling like we're getting somewhere now. It's a small step, but we need to wait for all this stuff to happen. Food. Ooh, we're down to 23,000. 23,000. That's not a lot of thousand. It's threes. You know what I mean. It's getting fairly low. But we are kind of getting to the end of our time here, as I've said before. We will eventually have filled up the map. We've definitely met the population goal. 22,000. It's just going down. This is late spring though, so harvests will be coming soon. We'll stick around till the end of summer, I think, or until the harvests are, you know, ready to go and rocking and rolling. And then I think we'll call it a day. Yes. Oh good, we can start putting in some more fishing over here. Oh, that'll be nice. Very nice. Okay, so we've got field, house, 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 house. Let's chuck a hospital up here in this little crevice. Because that's not going to... Yep, that's just outside the halo. It's kind of... We are encroaching a bit on the gatherers, but that's okay. I don't feel too bad about that. We're going to keep it tight. Keep it nice and tight. And then that crossroad, yeah, that is definitely the cutoff for the rest of this area. Cool. And let's put down a marquee right here at the crossroads. Seems like a good place to put one. And we'll put a road in around it just to skirt the whole thing, because I often forget to do that. Cool, and we can even put in another chapel around here as well, because I believe this one's far enough away that we're not going to be too bothered. And it has got 79 members, so it means we're going to need some. And with that in mind as well, we might even put in... Perhaps we should put in a school as well. We've got 175 students, and we have capacity for 280, if I calculate that correctly. So that's not too bad, but I don't want them to have to travel too far. So while we're waiting for the harvest and for summer to pass us by, and we kind of tentatively watch our food totals go any which ways, I reckon we pop a chapel. No, we don't want to come this side of the road, do we? Oh, that's going to take up a lot of space. But it'll fit. So let's put a chapel there. And can we fit a school right next door? No. Maybe here? No. Okay, so we're going to have to put a school... Let's do it over here. Yeah, that'll do. So they can get working on those. Which is nice. One person homeless. What's your problem? Well, to be honest, I'm building some homes, so I'm not too fussed about that right now. Food is still... Ooh. Taylor is full. Okay, that's fine. I thought that was a schoolhouse for a second there. We've got 2 people homeless now. Oh, there are people living in boarding houses. Did I miss something? Let's slow this down. Was there a fire? Why do we have people living in boarding houses? Let's scroll back up the list here. Died of old age, died of old age, died of old age, old age, died of old age, old age, old age, old age. Crushed by a rock, died of old age, died of old age, died of old age, died of old age. Yeah, no, it's fine. This is now done, so we can demolish this anyway. But I think if there was a fire or something, it would pause the game and notify us. I'm pretty sure about that. Because it usually does that when there are major events, like if a field becomes infested or something like that. So these guys should have 30 and 30 now. Yep, cool. That should have 30. That is still being built. Groovy. They're not homeless anymore, so they're obviously moving somewhere. But no, there's no one in there. Yeah, this boarding house is filling up. I'm not too bothered by that, because at least they've got somewhere to live. Like, if they end up living in a boarding house, that's like, cool, good on them. I should change this so that we don't have two cattle right next to each other. Because I get a feeling that half the reason we have infestations is when we have the same type next to each other. But I don't see why that would be actually a thing, because just because you mix the same animals together doesn't mean they're going to get infested. Surely. But then you think maybe a disease that would infest that type of animal would spread more quickly. It's a complex scenario. What's your problem? What does that mean? Okay, you don't have any pears for ale. There's pears here. There's chestnuts, cherries. Oh, these are stupid little orchards over here, aren't they? But what else are you going to do with that land? So let's quickly see if we can get through some of this harvesting. We'll just let them tick away for a second. We'll let these fields get pulled up. If we zoom in, they'll go faster just because of frame rate issues. Come on, people. Bustling centre of the city. Or this branch, this area, this province, I guess you could call it that. We've got enough jobs for everybody. Or we've got enough people filling jobs, I should say. I'm still curious why all these people were homeless. Maybe it's just because we do have such a surplus of citizens. Yeah. And you know what? I think I'm going to actually leave it here once we assign this field. It's going to take too long right now for us to wait for the harvest. So we've got chickens there, sheep there. I guess this is going to be cattle. Cattle. And where's our nearest cattle? That'll do. Split. Cool. And there. Cool. Okay, we'll need a herdsman or two. And someone died of starvation. Come on, people. We've still got 19,000 in the stockpiles. It'll be good when this all gets cleared out and everything. And oh, time to add some gatherers. 4 forester. Must be finished yet. Hunters will need 2, 3, 4, 24 hunters. Cool. So they're going to start producing, which is fan-diddly-astic. I don't know why I keep saying that. It doesn't really make any sense. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it. We can pick this up where we left off last time. We'll check out to see how our food's going in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.